Hey guys, it's Wendell here. I'm kinda sick today, so sorry if I sound a bit funny. Yeah, it's kinda weird, I get sick every year like this, around this time of the year, and actually reminds me, like a few years back, I was in 8th grade, and this is where the story catches on, and I was, in 8th grade you have to take this standardized test, and it's really boring and long, and it takes a long time, but I just happened to be sick around that time, and I always toughed it out and went to school anyways. So I go to take this test, and I actually have this nice teacher who was my history teacher, and of course I'm not feeling well. I got a bit of a stuffy nose, but I just blow it out and I just feel achy all over, and so I go and I start taking this test, and I'm just sitting there, right, and I feel the sneeze coming on. Anytime I get a sneeze, I go and I pinch my ear, because it actually works really well. If you pinch your ear hard enough, without piercing it of course, then you can actually like stop the sneeze from happening, which is what I was trying to do, and it works a lot. But this time the sneeze was prevailing and it overcame my ear pinching, and bam, I sneezed, which a lot of you guys might be thinking like, oh, it's not a big deal, but if you even looked at the title of this video, then you would know that I blew a giant snot rocket like everywhere. Like it was an atomic sneeze. That's what I call it, an atomic sneeze. And back then I wore like this sweet leather jacket, and everybody thought I was cool for wearing this leather jacket.
You still wear a leather jacket.
Okay, Owen. Background commentary. Anyways, and so I sneeze and it just gets snot like all up over my arm, because of course I'm trying to cover my sneeze, and like everybody sees it because I'm at the front of the classroom and I didn't have like any tissues on me, and I'm like helpless. And so the teacher, thank goodness, comes over with a tissue box and like helps me out and whatever, and then I just go back to taking this test. But I was still sick, and I had a gross, disgusting jacket on the back of my chair. But the story doesn't really end there. I mean, I was still sick for the rest of the test. And in fact, when I was going to lunch, and I was eating my lunch, I felt like I was gonna like throw up, and it was just bad. And then after that, I get up out of my chair from lunch, and I'm walking back to the class, and I feel really warm and like weird, I seriously thought that I peed my pants. Like, I actually thought that. Like, I was actually scared. I was like, oh no, is this happening to me? Did I just pee my pants? Because I don't know, maybe I was so sick that I just subconsciously just like went, right? I had to go to the bathroom, and thank goodness I didn't actually pee my pants. It was just me tricking myself out. But then I go and I finish taking this test. But see, after the test, you have to wait and sit in the room forever, and you have to wait till everybody gets done, and it's super long and boring and annoying, and all you can do is read. And so I had a book, and I was reading this book, and I was looking down, and I'm reading it, and I sit and I read and read for quite a while, like almost 30 minutes straight. And then finally I decided to look up, and I noticed like this weird, wet, wiggly, gross thing like touch my lip. And then I realized that there was snot like dripping out of my nose, like making this little dangly like vine or rope of strand of snot like out of my nose, and just dangling there for the whole time. And I actually looked over, and the teacher was watching me, and teachers get really bored when they're doing this test, so I bet I was entertaining her. But so yeah, I didn't feel that bad about it, but it was still pretty gross and kind of embarrassing, because what if somebody else saw, So I ended up getting the tissues from like the actual front of the class, and I just wiped my nose and whatnot, and the rest of the day actually went okay. But seriously, I'll never forget how I just like straight up sneezed and atomic sneezed over everything. And it's kind of weird because it actually almost happens like every few years. I have this big sneeze like in the middle of school, and it's annoying. But yeah, it's just kind of what happens, and I always just laugh it off, and I get to tell people on YouTube, and it's cool and whatnot. Anyways, if you're still watching at this point in the video, just remember to subscribe, because I'm actually making this goal. I want to hit 100 subscribers, and I think that'd be pretty cool, just if I don't have 100 subscribers, and just hit that subscribe button so I can hit 100, and then I can hit a 100, and then I can brag it off to all my friends that still do YouTube, and like, why are you still doing YouTube? Why am I still doing YouTube? I don't know. Anyways, peace out, have a nice week, and see you guys next time.
Bye.
Okay.